Eric Stevens. I'm one of the co-founders of StarTex Software, and I currently serve as the CTO, where I'm in charge of product development. Yeah, so StarTex Software, we're the company behind EHS Insight. So EHS Insight is a leading cloud-based environmental health and safety management system. We have a lot of modules that range from audit inspection, incident management, training management, quality, but most importantly, especially as it relates to Nanonets, chemical management. Manufacturers of chemicals, or really any material, author these documents called safety data sheets about their product. They're usually about 10 to 20 pages long, and they're usually in like a PDF format. And they contain a lot of information about the product, like information about the manufacturer, emergency procedures, hazard categories, and some technical information about the chemical breakdown, the composition of that particular material. So the problem, though, is that there's millions of these documents that exist in the world, and they're published across manufacturer websites. And the biggest problem is that they're all in slightly different formats. Every manufacturer, formats them differently and publishes them differently, but they all contain the same basic, data, the same basic, data points. They're just laid out differently. And there's a lot of data points we have to extract, and they're like a lot of them are numeric and technical in nature. I think, there's two parts to what Nanonets kind of does for us. One is speed, right? We can process documents much faster. These large documents that have data organized differently. On the accuracy side, that's probably the more important part for us. So there's large sections of these documents that are just tables of numbers, right? Nanonets nails that. When it finds that table, it gets those numbers, those densities, those percentages, those percentage ranges. I mean, it is tremendously more accurate than a human typing 100 numbers in a row. That side of it is a game changer. Our people were spending 5 to 10 minutes per document to extract this data. And so that is now reduced down to, an automated amount of time. Nanonets processes it in, a few 10, 20 seconds, whatnot, but that part doesn't really matter. But it's now 0 human time for us to process the document. And then followed up by, currently we're running probably around 5 to 10 seconds per document on average for the ones that we choose to quality check. We would have had to have hired or outsourced a large team of people, because as we get these batches of thousands of documents, without Nanonets, it would take us maybe 100 days to process through that, right? But with Nanonets, we're able to do that in just a couple of days. So Nanonets saved us from having to hire a group of people to extract this technical information, or to find a company that we could outsource to, but that could be trained to recognize the right data that needed to be extracted, right? Because it's highly technical data that we're pulling out of these documents that are formatted differently by every manufacturer. So this daunting effort of potentially processing millions of documents over time becomes possible. It becomes possible for us to offer this module to our customers. I feel like from the very beginning, everyone on your team has, it's felt like they've been invested in our success, not just onboarding us onto the product, but trying to understand the business problem that we were trying to solve and assist us in how best to solve that.